In honor of Memorial Day, I thought I would show you a few of Jefferson County's sons that never returned after donning the Union blue for the Civil War. Private Warren Alborough, born in 1839 and left the quiet town of Ellisburg behind when he enlisted in August of 1862. Just a month after mustering in with Company E of the 10th New York Heavy Artillery, disease took him. He died on Staten Island, far from home at just 23 years old. He never saw a battle, but his sacrifice was no less honorable. Corporal Charles Allen, a Brownville native, enlisted the same summer. A clerk by trade, he rose quickly through the ranks, promoted to corporal just weeks after joining. But like many others, it wasn't bullets that claimed him. It was illness. He returned home only to pass away from disease in April of 1863, at the age of 23, leaving grieving parents behind. George Amadon was a mechanic from Oneida County who enlisted in Canton and served in the 11th New York Cavalry. He was a father of 3, widowed twice before his own life was cut short by typhoid fever at Camp Relief in Washington, D.C. in December 1862. He was 28 years old. Corporal Francis or Frank Armstrong of Lyme was 32 when he died in 1864 at Fort Baker. He left behind a wife and 2 daughters. His grave lies near his childhood home on Point Peninsula, where the wind carries the whispers of sacrifice across the stones. Private Harvey Barnes, who enlisted in Westmoreland in 1862, served faithfully in Company H of the 2nd New York Heavy Artillery. He re-enlisted in 1864, determined to see the fight through, but never got the chance. Disease claimed him that November. He's buried at Lake School Road Cemetery, land that now lies with the Fort Drum cantonment area. Each of these men died in not the heat of battle, but in a quieter, often overlooked corners of the war, hospital tents, home sick beds, and military encampments. But their deaths were no less noble. Thank you to the volunteers that place photos of headstones on Find a Grave. Shortly we'll have a tutorial up on gravegeeks.org on how you too can help volunteer and place photographs of headstones on this site for others to use and share. Thanks for watching.